Hey guys, welcome to this series on how to Java code. This is the basics, and the first three things you'll actually need to download is IntelliJ, Java, and the build tools from Spigot. So, first head over to IntelliJ, I'll leave the link in the description. Just click the community and install that. Then you can head over to the Java JDK and install any of these, but make sure it's for your operating system. And then lastly, just run the build tools for this. I'm not going to show this for a purpose of keeping this video short, but you can search up online on how to run the build tools, or you could look at their wiki. So once you have that installed, you can head over to IntelliJ. Alright, so once you have installed IntelliJ, you'll get up to this screen. So the first thing you want to do is create a new project. And the project SDK, so to where you get this is you just click on new, and you click in programs in files, or program files, Java, JDK, you select this, or sorry, you select that, you click OK, now you have it referenced here. So then you click next, next, and then this will be the project name of your project. So you can name this whatever you want it to be. So I'm just going to name this YouTube. Then click finish. So now you get to here. So the next thing you want to do is in source, you want to right click, new, package. So the name of your package name, or the new package name, should be com.yourname, so, and then the name of your plugin, so YouTube. Then you want to right click inside the package that you just made, new, Java class. So this can be whatever you want, but I'm gonna prefer main because that's what I always use, and that's gonna be the main file of your plugin. You can name this core, you can name this apples, anything works. So once you're inside this main class, actually next step, you'll have to right click this. Then you want to go to module settings. Okay, so after you have opened that up, you want to click on libraries. Oh, so once you have opened up module settings, you want to click on libraries, click the plus sign here, click Java. Then you want to find the build tools. So wherever you save this, and it should be called Craft Bucket. Click that, click OK, apply, and then OK. So now you are ready to start making the plugin. So the first thing you always want to do when you're making a plugin, you want to make sure up here, public class extends Java plugin. This is a requirement for it to actually run on the server. If you don't do that, it won't be able to recognize the plugin. So the next thing you always have to do, and this is only in the main class, you never have to do this for any other class except main. So the next thing that you need to have is a public void on enable. In the next video, I'm going to get to what public, void, and all these mean. Static, private, etc. So, what public void on enable does is when the server is loading your plugin, it will recognize this and it will load the plugin for you onto the server. Without this, the plugin will not be able to load. And this is also for all the other files and such that you are loading. Let's actually broadcast a message to the console when it is starting up. So how we do this is logger log equals get logger. Log dot info, and then the two quotation marks, that's a string. So what a string does is what you put inside is what it's gonna read. So basically it's messages. So that's what you want to put. You can put in anything here, and that's what it'll broadcast to the console. So we'll just say plugin is loading. Alright. Another optional one is public void on disable. Now this is the opposite of on enable. When the server is shutting down, it will disable everything and save all the files that it needs to or that you want to. So we can just do the exact same thing. Logger log equals get logger. Info dot log dot info, two quotation marks, plugin is disabled. Alright, so now we can export this. So the way we do that is also right click. Oh, before we do that, there's one more thing that we have to do, and that is create a plugin.yml. So you need to click File, plugin.yml. So what the plugin.yml does is it basically creates the info that the server is going to run to load your plugin. So I will leave the format in the description. So once you have this, what you want to do is for name, you want to put the name of your plugin. So my name for the name of this plugin is YouTube. Version, so what version are you running, or what the plugin is. So we're at beta stage, so 0.1. The author, which is your name, so Take My Love. Main. So this is what you have to do right here. Is this package right here? You want to put that, you want to type that all into here. So we will do com.tatemylove.youtube.main. Alright. So basically what this is doing, it's getting the main file, which is the on enable, which I was talking about earlier, and is grabbing that so it can load the plugin. And for main, if you named this file something else, you want to put the name of that file at the last thing in here. Okay, commands we can leave that blank because we haven't made any commands. So the way we export this plugin is right click on YouTube. Then we want to click Open Module Settings, click on Artifacts, click the plus sign, jar. Where you want to export the jar file, you can just click here. So we will put that into my server. Plugins, okay, apply, okay. Now we can build the jar file. Click on Build Artifacts, Build. You'll get at the bottom here, compilation completed successfully, blah blah blah, moments ago. So minimize that. Click on our test server here, plugins. Yep, there's YouTube. Alright. So there's YouTube right there. Now we can click on sorry. Then we can click there. Now we can start the server. So let's see if this has worked. There we go. So, there we have it. In the console it says YouTube loading YouTube v.1. Enabling YouTube v.1. There we go. So that's what we wrote right here in on enable. So you technically created your first plugin right there. So what Alright, well I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. The next episode I'm going to be going over strings, public, private, static, void, and all such of what those mean. So, subscribe for more. I will hopefully get the next video tomorrow. Thanks for watching.